And I think we're live. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Welcome to the Blockchain Game Alliance. Today we're going to be having our what do you call this one gaming nights, as everyone has been anticipated. So our viewers are actually chiming in right now. We're already at 10 live viewers. So hello, good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be together with Hassel here, which is are you a community moderator? So what do you do at Main Alice? Can you tell us a bit more about yourself?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I am the community manager at My Neighbor Alice. I deal with all things community related, dealing with chatting with the devs to make sure that things go into the game right, organizing events, just all things My Neighbor Alice when it involves the community. Thanks for having me.
That's amazing. So welcome. So today, as you may know, folks, we're going to be playing My Neighbor Alice, and we're going to have some fun stuff. I actually had the opportunity to play My Neighbor Alice last year during the YGG event. It's a super fun game, super cozy game. I don't know how many updates have been because I haven't kept up with the updates. But yeah, it's just a cozy game that I love. I think it's heavily inspired by Animal Crossing, which I also think is great. But anyways, if you're into island building, just cozy farming, I think this is a game for you. But that's enough me talking. Hassel, can you show us My Neighbor Alice? And along the way, people can win. What is it that are the prizes that's going to be on the line today? I'm pretty sure we haven't mentioned it on socials. And aside from the 10 Alice airdrops to the top 10 winners, what else are we giving out today?
Yeah, so today we're giving away two different, so we have 4 tasks total. So if you go to the myneighboralice.com and then sign in through your preferred method, whether that's the email or MetaMask, however you prefer to sign in, and then you complete the leaderboard task. There should be 4 of them. We have a maze actually this time, and basically you can run out in any direction on this maze, and the objective is to either fish, that everyone can do. So everyone will get credit for the fishing portion of that as long as they fish and claim it on the website. And then the other one is actually singing, where you have to use your flute to a plant that's somewhere on the land. There's plenty of plants, so there's a lot for everyone to run around and sing to. And basically, you get something for every one of those tasks. So if you complete 4 tasks, you get 4 different rewards. There's an NFT for each of them, in-game rewards. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how people go with it.
So what you're saying is people watching right now can have a chance to win some NFTs today during this gaming. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, awesome. So I think it's better if you show your screen. There we go. So yeah, let's dive into the game. So what can you tell me about My Neighbor Alice? Since you've been a community manager, I don't know for how long, what do you love about the game, basically?
Oh man, I love a lot about this game. It's such a good place to come and to hang out with friends and to really express yourself. That's one thing that My Neighbor Alice does really, really well, is it gives you the opportunity to come in and play the game the way that you want. You can see there's a couple people here in Lumenstead. This is like the main area that when you come into the game. And I don't know, I think it's just beautiful. It's got a little bit of something for everyone, really. I've been the community manager for the last 6 months now. And before that, I was actually a moderator, and before that, I was part of the community. So I've kind of went up the rungs, and just because I've just always been so inspired and just I have a real genuine passion for this game. I really love it.
That's amazing. And looking at the game, it's very colorful, isn't it? So I think this is much more intended for younger audience, if I'm not mistaken. But if you're into like Animal Crossing, I think the game is heavily inspired. I actually spoke with Antonio last year, and he said it's a mixture of different types of games. I know there's farming also involved, so maybe you can show me that a little bit later.
Sure, I'd be happy to. Yeah, I mean, it's I kind of think of it as like Animal Crossing meets Minecraft. You have the ability to build and to go in, and we're constantly updating and adding new things to the game. We had in June, we released our chapter 1, which is like our biggest release yet, where we added web GPU, being able to, which is amazing, right? Because then you get to play this on a browser, and even if you have a Mac or different way of adding, just add so many more people that can join in the game and have fun. We've had different partnerships, like the Pudgy Penguins partnership recently. We have currently the Alice Adventure Airdrop on, where we're giving away a ton of Alice to people who want to compete in the leaderboard, whether that's crafting items or joining in doing art game nights. Yeah, there's just something for everyone. And yeah, we've got like farming and everything else as well. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's the game actually looks very, very beautiful. So I don't think I'm gonna interrupt you or anything, but can you show me the game, or maybe give us a tour around town?
Sure. All right. So well, this is okay. So this is the main place where you port in Lumenstead, and it's basically like a hub for where people join the game, and where they meet up and can hang out. Here's Alice. The whole idea behind her. We got this Alice. Sorry, this chapter 1. We added this tower here, where people, if they like more of the parkour type of part of the game, they can jump up and try to get to the top of the tower. And at the top, you can see the whole land here. I'll just jump up here real quick for you, if I can do it on here without actually messing up. But let's see here.
Just a quick question. For
Sure,
those
please.
people watching right now, how are is the game actually free to play? Do they require an NFT to get started or something? Or how does it work basically?
Yeah, so in order to play the game, you can join and play the game and get on the game without anything. You can just join by going to the website and hitting play. If you want to, but the best way is to actually own a land here. We're actually letting people have free trials right now, so they can join the game and see what it's all about through the website. So you can see how to everything on here. But yeah, if you go to the website, failure. If you go to the website and you can just hit play to come in, or you can grab a free trial so that you can go a little bit more in depth. See, so here's the land here. If you hit K, you can go into camera mode, and you can kind of just view the whole Lumenstead. But let me give you a better display of everything. So I'll take you to my first land that I ever, when I joined the game, which was years ago now. When I joined, it was just fishing, and I've been through with my neighbor Alice through every iteration where I've seen just how amazing it is and how it's grown into the game it is now, and it's just real inspiring. Tassel Main.
I can see that a lot of effort has been put into game, just the game art itself, with the UI animation and stuff like that. I can see a lot of passion has been put in.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone, it's an amazing team. Everyone here is really passionate about making the game better. I mean, it got like any project, it has its hiccups, and we're adding new things all the time, and quality of life changes. We recently added the next version of our landscaping tool. So it used to be a little bit more painstaking, where you have to click every single time when you create something, and now you can just do whole big sections of land. You can put in huge sections of wall just constantly. So this is my first plot that I ever, when before there wasn't my neighbor Alice, and they were just doing the lottery, the land lottery. I tried to get a land. I put in for to the competition, and I lost, but I thought that the idea behind it and the vision behind my neighbor Alice was so strong that I decided to go ahead and just purchase one anyway. And this is that land years later. See, I've kind of just terraformed it to exactly the way that I want it. I've got a little tribute to Triforce here. Got a little swimming area. Yeah, lots of all of this stuff is either things. So these are all plants that I planted and watered until they got to look like this. These are lamps that I put in place and different things that I've grown. I mean, this has taken me seasons to collect all these items, but that's kind of the fun part about a cozy game like this. You can kind of slowly, incrementally gain more and more items and kind of change it to, like I said, it's all about self-expression.
I think we're gonna have a part two of the game night, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. I'm just gonna confirm real quick with Muke. But yeah, no worries. I think this is the agreed time and date for the game night, correct?
Yeah, this is the agreed time and date for the game night. Yeah.
All right, awesome. I love your land. Just looking at it makes me feel, it's reminiscent of the different games I played as well. Now that's a Zelda reference. I know it. I forgot the name. It's called the I
Triforce, that's
forgot
right. Yeah.
Triforce. I haven't played Zelda in a very long time.
Yeah, yeah. I thought that it has roots in my gaming history. I started playing video games in the late '80s, and I've been playing nonstop. My families are all video gamers. Yeah, so this is just I figured I'd throw a little Easter egg in there for people who are been playing video games their whole life like me.
And can
So
you
I
show
will.
us the farming side as well, and how does it
Sure.
work?
Yeah, so if you push Q, you have your email wheel. I'll show you that a little bit later. But if you push R, you have different things that you can do. So on the farming, you can go ahead and you got different resources that are scattered all through your land. And you can move all these resources too. If you go into build mode, you can move them around to wherever you want. Uh, but yeah, if you go ahead and so if I equip the pickaxe here, I can start mining this copper. And that's a resource that can be used to build tons of different things in the game. And I'll show you that as well, so you can see what's going on. So you can see I'm going here. I don't know if you noticed there, but at the top left of the screen, my screen, there's a bar that's depleting. That's new this chapter as well. That's our Moxie bar. Basically, I've heard it described as like calories. Like you need calories in order to burn, to gain experience. And then that experience is translated over to levels in the game. As you can see, I'm level 161. I've played a lot. And every action that you do in the game, so like Kinsey here is fishing on my land. If he's got Moxie, they're earning experience right now. So every time I farm a resource, every time I make seeds, or I create bait so that I can go fishing. Every single action relates to XP in the game, and then when your XP depletes, when your Moxie depletes, you no longer gain XP, and you have to go into your inventory and actually consume food. So let's say I want to eat some fish, I can consume that here, and it'll build up my Moxie bar back up to full, and then I can start earning XP again. So if I want to level up. And we have a bunch of different things coming for leveling up too. We have cooking that's on the way in the horizon. Yeah, there's just so much to add. Just let me know what you want to know, and I'm happy to share it with you.
Awesome, that's great. And for you folks watching out there, for our 50 live viewers right now, this is just a teaser. We will be having another game night where we're gonna, post the prizes as well. So this is just a teaser for you watching right now. So this is just a taste of what's going to happen. So pretty cool, and I love the chickens as well. So quick question, with regards to in-game resources, do they also drop eggs? I really love the design.
No, that's a good suggestion though. No, they don't drop eggs right now, but I'll add that to the docket.
That's great. What else can you show me? Can you show me how you terraformed or how you build the Triforce logo there? Maybe you
Sure.
can show
So I'd be happy to. So whenever when you're farming in game, let's say you want to garden, you use the gardening hoe, and you can start actually tearing up, tilling your land. And as you till different land, you'll see that you got these empty spaces here. So if you go into your action wheel and click on your seed planter, and then you right click to choose which of the seeds that you want to actually plant. So I've got a bunch, but let's say I want to plant soul birch. Select it. You can see it's in the bottom right hand corner that it's selected. Mouse over it, and then you left click to actually plant the seeds. As you plant the seeds, you're sowing them into the soil. And then you might notice that there's a bar here. It's got 0 of 7. That means how many watering cycles you have to water it before the plant is fully grown. So if you go back into that action wheel and then select on your watering can, you want to get your first watering cycle done. So you go ahead and hold down the button again, start watering the plant, And then that you see how it says 8H right at the bottom there? That indicates how many hours that watering cycle is. So you'll have 8 hours before you can water this again. And then once it's actually fully watered, you end up with soul birch, which is like these guys. See how they're fully grown? So that
Oh
is
man,
how you do that part of it. You also mentioned something about landscaping, so I'll show you how to terraform your land with landscaping. If you push L for landscaping, pretty intuitive here. It's got a block there. It's shouldn't look like that, but that's okay. We can fix that. And you can choose different things. You can pick a circle. So let's say I want to build up this area. I can just hold it down and build up that. And you can see how it's all built up around that section. If I wanted to do that, I can do a custom size and say, oh, I want it to be 12 high, but I only want it to be, I want a thin one, right? I want it to look like a wall. Let's see, let's do length of 5. I want a wall that's about that long, and you go click, and then you got a wall. You click again, you got another wall, and you can change your land just to however you want it. You can build it, and let's say you want to try it out first, and you're like, well, okay, it looks good here, but how does it actually look in game? If you hit tab, you go into a preview mode where you can actually go over to the stuff and see how it looks to your character, whether or not it's functional the way that you want it. Because sometimes when you build something, it doesn't look the same when you actually have it. It's like, okay, this wall is the right height. It does what I want it to do. I can get to the top of it, or whatever your criteria are. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it looks horrible and you don't like what you just did. Go back, hit tab to go back in. You can undo your operations by hitting Z if you want. Take out as many times as you want. It'll basically backtrack to every single action that you did. So you can go all the way back to the beginning of your landscaping. You can put in steps. This is all new to our landscaping feature. Before, you would have to click. If you wanted to do a wall, you'd have to click, 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 click. And this right here, this little section, or my Triforce, this was hundreds and hundreds of clicks in order to get it. Now I can just do it like instantly. It's just it's such an improvement.
that's amazing. A lot of land in-game features doesn't actually include terraforming. So having that in your arsenal, having that option makes the game more customizable to your style and needs as well, which I think is really really good. So just a quick update for you all the 70 viewers that's watching out there right now.
Yep.
We will be having a second gaming night, which is gonna be tomorrow, I think, and that's the time that we're gonna drop our prizes as well. Our main streamer Muke wasn't able to join, so I hope that's okay with you, Tazzle. I hope that's not of an issue too much.
You know what? Let me check my schedule. I'm usually pretty open to making this work. Like I said, I'm very passionate about this game. I love this community, and anytime there's new people that can join in the game and have fun with me, I'm always down for it. So as long as it doesn't conflict with my family life and everything like that, I'm more than happy to come in here tomorrow and to work with you guys.
Awesome, that's great. All right. Let me just share the Gamearly link so that people can start right now with the quest. I'm sure they're pretty excited. Just share it here. Be sure to check out app.gamearly.com/projects135/general. It's going to lead you straight to My Neighbor Alice, or just go to gamearly.com. Everything is there, and we should be good to go. All right. I think that's it for the teaser. Do you think people is going to be more than excited enough to wait until our streamer gets here, Tazzle?
Yeah, I mean, if it's not on till tomorrow, that's fine. We can just push the actual challenge until tomorrow, because I'm real excited for what's been created. I think the community is absolutely going to love it, and I'm more than happy to push it till tomorrow if that's the go.
Yeah, awesome. All right, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. That's just a teaser of our upcoming gaming nights. There will be another one tomorrow, and this time with our streamer Muke, and of course their very beloved Suka Gaming community as well. With that being said, Tazzle, I would love to just continue the conversation after your stream. Okay?
Okay, sounds great. Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome.
Thanks for joining in, everyone.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for joining in. All of the 70 viewers out there, going 80, going 100. Stay tuned. We're gonna have a couple of updates shortly.
Bye.